All right, Dream Team, hello. Welcome
Hi.
to BC Lung exercise classes. To start, looks like you can all see me head to toe. Check that. Audio good today?
Yep.
Good. And so far there hasn't been any the speed up, slow down kind of issues with
No.
connectivity. We're good. All
Not
right.
yet.
Well, not yet. Well, let me know if that does happen because I don't always see it from my end. So that is helpful feedback if it's becoming problematic. What you will need today, I highly encourage having a stretchy band. And if you don't have a stretchy band, that is okay. I will show you variations without it. But a longer stretchy band will be extra helpful today. I'll give you some tips and tricks if you got a shorter one. And because we're going to do so much work with the stretchy band, I just want to take a quick moment, quick PSA, to just periodically look over your stretchy band. So look for any rips or tears, little holes in the rubber, especially when you gently pull it apart. You can sometimes find some things creep up. Oh, that's just a piece of dust, not a hole. Good. Because those are all weaknesses in the rubber and it's more likely to snap. Okay. No fun. I also have a set of weights close by, which I'll also encourage you to have. Remember, you can use whatever you have at your disposal. I'm going to put those out of the way because we want a nice clear space to exercise in, nothing to step on or trip over. A sturdy chair, no wheels, is very helpful. Sturdy footwear or bare feet will help us keep our grip and balance. And then just a reminder that you are all here to go at your own pace. This is your exercise class. If you do have a fingertip pulse oximeter or oxygen reader, that can be a helpful thing to have close by and check throughout class as we go. Okay, let's start with a couple breathing exercises. Today we're going to we'll just start with our slow belly breathing. So you can place hand on chest, hand on belly. We're going to do 5 rounds. We're going to breathe in, fill up the belly, and then breathe out through pursed lips. Breathe in, fill up the belly, out through pursed lips. Breathe in, fill up the belly. It's like we're breathing down or outwards. Out when you're ready. 2 more in and out. 1 more in and out. Brilliant. From here, hands go to thighs. We're going to push down into a leg with one hand as we lift the other to inhale. Long arm or bend the elbow for a shorter arm. Exhale to bring it back down. So push down, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower down. 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 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower down. And then inhale to lift. Exhale to lower down. Fantastic. All right. We're going to cross our arms over top of our chest. We're going to tighten our glutes. Those are those bum muscles. And then we're just going to really gently, we're going to breathe in. Exhale to gently turn, keeping those glutes tight. And then we're going to hold here for a breath cycle. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out to face forward. You can relax. Then we cross over again. We're going to go the other side. So tighten the glutes. That's going to just help us keep our hips stable. Breathe in. Exhale to gently turn, look over our shoulder. Hold here for a breath cycle. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. And breathe out to face forward and relax. Last one is our cat-cow. I know a lot of you find this feels really good. Hands go to knees. We're going to inhale to pull the elbows back. You can gently lift the chin, pulling the shoulder blades back together, and then exhale to slide the hands down towards the knees and gently rounding through just the upper back. Inhale to arch. Exhale to gently round. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Then one more inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And relax there. All right, team, we're going to start getting our body moving more and more. Feel free to sit or stand. I will show both as we go through it. We're going to have hands down by side. We're going to make some tight arm circles. So you're welcome to start moving your feet as well if that's comfortable for you, or you can focus on just your arms. We're making slightly bigger circles. So medium-sized circles, depending on what that looks like to you. Remember, we can do long arms or we can bend the elbows for short arms. And then we're going to do 5 circles as big as you are comfortable with. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight arms again, small tight circles, but we're going to change the direction. So change the direction of those circles, small tight circles. You're welcome to sit or stand. You're welcome to get your feet moving as well. Medium-sized circles. And then we're going to do 5 circles as big as you are comfortable with. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake up those arms. We're going to plant our feet. Hands on hips. We're going to do a couple hip circles. So you can do the seated or standing. We're doing 5, 4. Remember, you're in control of the range. 2, go to comfort. And 1, and then we're going to change the direction for 5 circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, we're going to start tapping one heel out in front of our body. And we're going to change up a couple things today, a little bit of coordination. So get those brains ready. We're tapping one heel in front of us at a time, seated or standing. And then if you feel comfortable adding in the arms, we're going to reach across. So how many of you did your leg move to? So I want your foot going forward as your arm goes across. Foot goes forward, arm goes across. Good. As we start moving more and more, I want to remind all of us about our breathing pattern. So we're still looking to deepen the inhale and lengthen the exhale through pursed lips. So that breathing pattern is going to help us get through more work today. It's going to reduce that shortness of breath. It's going to help us feel a whole lot better. All right. 3, 2, 1. We're going to tap one foot out to the side at a time. So tapping one foot out to the side at a time. And then with those arms, if you feel comfortable, we're going to push one or both out in front. So I've changed up some of our movements today. Foot taps out to the side as arm pushes out in front. There we go. Let's maintain that breathing pattern. We're breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. There we go. Great work, team. And 3, 2, 1, and relax there. All right, we're gonna start stepping in place. You're welcome to get your arms moving. You're welcome to keep arms still. If you would like to choose to stand and hold on for balance, that is okay. Do what is best for you and your body. But here's the challenge. We're stepping, and our left leg is going to take high steps, but only the left leg. So my right leg takes a smaller step. My left leg really gets the knee up high. And we're going to get ready to switch so that the right leg is getting the knee up high in 3, 2, 1, and switch. So now the right leg is getting the knee up. There we go. And then we're going to get ready to alternate in 3, 2, 1. So to alternate, it's going to be a step, 2, 3, up. 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 Good. We lift the knee up high, and then we reset our feet. Let's make sure we're sticking to that breathing pattern as we go. There we go, team. Excellent. Keep up that breathing pattern. Good. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Hopefully we're starting to feel a little bit warmer. We're going to start moving into some cardio. Our first round of cardio, we're going to do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We're going to do 5 exercises today. Oh boy. So good. So remember, you can be seated or standing. If you're choosing to stand, make sure you have balance support within grabbing distance. Exercise number 1 is a lift and touch, and we're starting now. Lift the knee, touch across. Lift the knee, touch across. Good. Maintain that breathing pattern as we go. We are halfway. Ten seconds left. Keep up our breathing. Do what you can. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Feel free to get into that recovery position, either hands on thighs, seated or standing, hands on the back of a chair.
How high can your heart rate go?
Depends on your body. Depends on age. Depends if you're on beta blockers or not. Depends if you have any heart conditions. If you're worried about it getting over 100, it's most of the time not a concern at all for it to stay below 120. Yeah, good question. All right, and we are stepping out, in, out, in. Good. Out, out, in, feet apart, feet together. Thinking about our heart rates, it's really important to think more about your breathlessness and making sure that it doesn't feel like your heart is racing or pounding hard in your chest. Like if it feels really out of control, if it feels like a floppy fish, then you want to sit and rest. And I encourage you to get that checked out. 3, 2, 1, and rest. But it is good for our heart rates to have to increase as we work harder. Just like it's okay for us to huff and puff a little bit through our cardio, as long as we maintain control of our breathing. We're gonna do some cross-country skiing next. Tap the foot and reach the arm. 3, 2, 1, and go. Tap the foot, reach the arm. Or you can focus on just the foot tap. Whatever feels best for you and your body. Tap the foot, reach the arm. Maintain that breathing. Good work, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and rest. From that recovery position, get into your breathing pattern. We've done 3 exercises. Our next one is we're going to bend our knees to touch our knees, and then we're going to lift arms to shoulder or arms overhead. Touch the knees, lift arms to shoulders or overhead. 3, 2, 1, and go. Bend the knees to touch your knees. The goal is keeping our head above our heart. Notice I'm not really bending forward. If we're seated, you can bend to touch just below the knee. Touch just below the knee and then up. Good. If we're seated, we push through our feet, put pressure through the feet as we bend forward. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Think about that recovery position. Gonna be breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. And our last movement, if you're seated, you can just touch out to the side. And standing, we're looking to take a big side to side step, staying in control of our balance. Ready and go. Side to side, maintain control. Good. If you'd like to move the arms up and down, you can. That can increase intensity. Short arms or long arms. Or you can focus on just the feet. Bending a little bit through the knees can often make you more stable, so a little more balanced. Good. Maintain your breathing. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh boy, we've got 5 exercises to keep track of. We'll see if we can do it. It'll be my big test of the day. You can come up with an exercise for me to do if I do not remember one. That should be motivating. So we're getting a chance to catch our breath. A couple of you feel better if you maintain some gentle movement. You can do that by keeping your feet moving or doing some low intensity figure eights, but you're also welcome to just get into your recovery position. I'm going to count out 3 breaths for us, and we are going to look to repeat those super fun cardio intervals. Okay, so let's count out 3 breaths. Let's breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. I'm going to quickly ask for a show of thumbs. Thumbs up is I'm feeling good. not short of breath. Sideways is I'm feeling okay, but we'll need a longer rest. Thumbs down is not good. You should be talking to me. All right, well, we're seated or standing, starting with lift the knee and touch across. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. That was a fast transition there. Whoops. Good, lift the knee, touch across. Good, just doing what you can, team. Make it challenging and doable. Well done, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You can keep moving. We can go into recovery position. Breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Next movement is feet apart, then bring feet together, feet apart, and then together. Out, out, in, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Out, out, in, out, in. Remember, the higher you lift your knees, the harder it'll be. The more you pump your arms, the more intense it'll be. And the faster you go, the more intense it'll be. Find something challenging and doable for you. Three, 2, 1, rest. Catching our breath. Breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Our next movement is cross-country skiing, tapping our foot, reaching our arm. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, seated, you can lift and reach. Good, maintain that breathing pattern. Keep up that breathing, team. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, we've got 2 more. Breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Good. Next one is our touch the knees and reach to shoulders or up. And let's go. Bend to touch the knees and up. Bend to touch the knees and up. Good work, everybody. So you can come up to shoulders or up overhead. There we go. 3, 2, 1, rest. You can keep your feet moving. You can breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Good. And then it's that big side step, side to side or tap. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you'd like to move the arms up and down as we go, you can. Bending the knees slightly can help us keep our balance. Great work, team. Got about 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Rest, rest, rest. Get into your recovery position. Even as we're huffing and puffing, we still want to work on deepening the inhale and lengthening the exhale. So even if it's a short fast, we're still aiming to do better than just a shallow panting. Okay. And then as we get our breathing under control, we start to slow it down within reason. Good. Well done, everybody. Thumbs up. How are we doing so far? Thumbs up. I'm feeling good. We're going at a good pace. Sideways thumb. I'm doing okay. Bit short of breath. Or maybe I've been doing too much work around the house. Trying to do my own home renovation. Great work, team. All right, let's count out 3 breaths together. We are going to change gears, slow it down a little bit, go into some strength exercises, okay? But 3 breaths. Breathe in. 2, 3 if you can. Out. 2, 3. In. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3. In. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3. And relax. All right. Strength. Stretchy band, if you have one. I'm going to quickly show an alternative to if you don't have a stretchy band, or if you would rather the variation, that's fine too. I know we're kind of getting to a season where there's some achy knees. So these are some low impact leg strengthening exercises to help with cranky knees, okay? For the most part. If you don't have a band, or if you don't want to use the band, I would encourage you to straighten your leg like so. We're working on tightening the quad muscle. So flex the leg, and then you can either flex and release, or you can flex, hold to lift the leg up slightly, and then down to relax. Okay, so this is the non-banded variation. With the stretchy band, you're going to put the band underneath the foot, just one foot. Hopefully you can all see this. Then I'm going to take the 2 ends. I'm going to crisscross them so that I change hands. Now I'm going to take both ends and put them behind my leg to meet together. So now that my one hand is holding both, and then both ends are going to go around the chair leg. And I know this feels like a complicated setup, okay? But you'll see it really does work. So I'm holding the band with 1 or 2 hands. You can press against your thigh. Now the goal is when I straighten my leg, there should be tension on the band that's trying to pull my leg back. That's how we get that quad muscle fired up. And then we bring it back. You can create more tension on the band by pulling it up tighter. Okay, and then we kick. And then bring it back. You can do this without the crisscross. I just find that crisscrossing helps keep the band, prevent it from rolling up your leg. Okay. All right. So we kick and bring it back. Kick and bring it back with control. Now, as we go to kick, if you pretend you're pushing 200 pounds away from you, you're going to feel that muscle fire up harder. Good. And we've got 5 more on this leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we let this leg relax. Now, to save us time undoing it and redoing it, you can either just keep holding onto it with one hand in a more relaxed position, or you can carefully place it on the ground. Okay, but our other hand is going to grab one weight. And we're going to sit up tall. And we're going to do a bicep curl. So we're going to bicep curl up. And then down, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 3. Up. Now, what I'm going to encourage you to do is starting to build a little bit of power, is I want you trying to lift it a little bit faster, but still in control. So we lift it up. And then down, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 3. Up. So we're still in control. We're not just swinging it and then having to handle it. It's really under control. Up, down, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 3. 3 more. Up, down, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 3. And finally up, down, 2, 3. Good. You can put the weight down. We're doing 2 sets and then switching sides. So now we can pick up the band again. Good. Now, if anyone has cranky knees that are not liking the repetitive kick, you can try just straightening it and holding it there. Okay, but hopefully everyone feels good with this. And we're doing another 12. Kick and back. 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 Kick. Back with control. Is everyone feeling that in their quad? Top of the thigh. I'm seeing some desperate nods. 3 more. 2. And 1. Good. Relax. Take the stretchy band. You can take it off that leg now. We do have one more of that bicep curl. So sit up tall. See if you can sit away from the backrest. And then we curl it up, down, 2, 3. Curl up, down, 2, 3. Curl up, down, 2, 3. Curl up, down, 2, 3. And up. So you can try that little bit of power. It's really under control, but we lift up a little bit fast. Slowly lower and then change. Up, down, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 3. Up, down, 2, 3. Up. 2 more. Down, 2, 3. Up. Last one. Down, 2, 3. Up. And then down, 2, 3. Relax. Good. So now we're going to tie up the other leg for those leg extensions. So just a reminder, band goes underneath the foot. Then we crisscross. Then we take both ends to go behind the leg, and then both ends together wrap around the leg. So they got to meet behind the leg first and then wrap around the chair leg. All right, and then from here, we should be able to kick our leg, come back with control, kick the leg, come back with control, kick, and back, kick, and back, kick, and back, good, kick. So as we kick, if you pretend we're kicking 200 pounds away from us, that intentional movement helps get the muscles more fired up, helps get them working a little harder. Good. And we've got 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. And we can keep the band where it is, or you can rest it on the ground, but we're not going to untangle that leg. Now we need the weight. So now the other arm is going to do bicep curls. So we can do the slow, steady tempo. Ready? Up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. So you can maintain this slow, steady tempo. Or if it felt good before, we can add in a little bit of power. So with control, trying to lift it up a little more quickly, and then down, 2, 3. So can we lift it up that little bit more quickly? Down, 2, 3. Up, 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 down, 2, 3. 2 more. Up, down, 2, 3. Last one. Up, down, 2, 3. And you can relax that weight. And we've got 1 more set. So we got to repeat those 2 exercises. I haven't really cued you to get water yet. My apologies. Please drink water throughout. All right, hopefully your leg is still lassoed. Okay, and we're gonna do a couple more kicks. So we're kicking out. It should tug against the band, and then with control, bring it back. We kick. With control, bring it back. Kick. Good work, everybody. Excellent. Good. Got 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, that was that second set. So you can untangle the band preemptively, because we know we're going to do something different. And then we need 1 more round of those bicep curls. So I'd sit off the chair, and then again, it's your choice if you do your slow, steady tempo. And if you liked the bit of quickness, some power, slow reset and power, feel free to do that. Remember, it's helpful to exhale on effort. The effort here is pulling that weight up. And 2 more. Last one. And rest. And put the weight down. Brilliant. All right. You can also put the band to the side. We don't need that anymore. Okay. From here, team, I'm going to get you to do one of 2 things. You can either pull the knees together, but it's often better to have something between the knees. So whether you want to use, if you've got a pillow or towel nearby, you want to roll up, but we can also just use hands. So I can put my 2 fists together, put them between the knees, and then squeeze. I want to make sure though that I'm not rounded to squeeze. I can stay up tall and then hinge forward through the hips. Okay. So we're going to squeeze, 2, 3, relax. And it's glute squeeze first, then squeeze knees together. Hold, 2, 3, relax. Right? Squeeze, 2, 3, relax. And we're going to do 10. So this is 4. Squeeze, 5. Squeeze, 6. Squeeze, 7. Squeeze, make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath through squeezing. 8. 9. And squeeze. 10. Now you can use your weights. We're going to do 10 sit to stands. Actually, we've moved up to 12 because you've gotten so good. 12 sit to stands. You're welcome to use 1 or 2 weights. We're pushing through the feet. And you can push through the feet all the way to stand up if that's comfortable for you. And 1. Sit down with control. 2. So tighten everything up. Squeeze those glutes. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 11. And 12. And rest. Find that recovery position. Now you might be thinking, this is a lot of legs today. You would be correct. Good work, team. We're going to count out 3 breaths and then we're going to repeat those 2 exercises. And then I think we're at stretch time. We'll have to see how quickly we do them. All right, let's breathe in. 2, 3, out. 2, 3. In. And out. In. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3. And relax. Good. All right. We've got our knee squeezes. Those are working those adductor muscles or the inner thigh. You're welcome to just put fists together. Remember, we don't want to hunch over. You can bend through the hips to lean forward to get the right spot. Bring your feet a little closer together. Ready? Squeeze. 2, 3, relax. Squeeze. 2, 3, relax. Remember to exhale as you squeeze. 2, 3, relax, or at least take a full breath cycle. Squeeze. 2, 3, relax. Squeeze. 5. Squeeze. 6, squeeze, 7, squeeze, 8, squeeze, 9, and squeeze, 10. Relax there. Catch your breath if needed. And then whenever you're ready, we're doing 12 or more if you're feeling really ambitious. 12 sit to stands. Feel free to add weight if you would like to increase the intensity. Remember, you can stay seated and just push your feet, activate those muscles, and then relax. And away we go. Squeeze your glutes, push through the feet. 12. 11, down with control. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Do what you can, everybody. Remember, squeeze through the glutes, push through your feet. 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Rest there. Put the weight down. Put your arms up in the air. And go. There we go. Fantastic, team. I think you've earned a stretch time. I think so. All right, we'll do a little bit of extra breathing as well, which is great. Remember, stretch time is the perfect time to ask any questions. Just connect with me, connect with each other. Okay, just be prepared to hear me say change, to change sides or stretches. Okay, but let's start with one arm across, hold and fold. If you like doing a couple of hand circles, you're more than welcome to there. Excellent. Any questions? We did some different stuff today. Change.
One of the objectives to use this breathing more in daily life or just during exertion? I find I'm using it more, so just
Yeah, that's great. We're going to change stretches here. Pull up the elbow. Yes, the goal is in your day-to-day, start to deepen your inhale and lengthen the exhale. That is excellent. If you're noticing it happening more and more in your day-to-day, that's going to help with that shortness of breath. That's going to help with oxygen distribution. It's going to help us just optimize our energy. That's really, really great. Well done.
It also what it does do is by breathing in deeply and releasing slowly, it creates a back pressure in the lung that helps the CO2 diffuse out of your body, and then it allows the O2 to go in. Most
Yes.
importantly, especially for people with either COPD or with pulmonary fibrosis, is that you need to get the carbon dioxide out. And
Yes.
and then the oxygen will naturally transfer through, but many times it gets trapped because it takes longer for that exchange to happen.
Change. And that was very, very well explained. Thank you. It's always helpful to understand why we're doing what we're doing.
Well, I do have a question for you, Jill. With the curls, why do them quickly? With the arm, the bicep curls.
Yeah.
Why the rapid up? What does that do over just a steady draw?
So the steady draw can help people better activate the muscle to help build strength. We're going to change the air team. Stretch one leg out, reach towards your toes. It can often help people with lung conditions do the movement because they can stay in time with their breathing pattern. But sometimes doing a movement more quickly, still with control, it's not rushing, it's a controlled, quick movement. That's power training. And a lot of us think of power training as just sprinting and jumping or Olympic lifting, but that's just moving mass quickly. And what it is it's really good for your nervous system. They're using it a lot more. They're starting to develop protocols for stroke rehab, using power to help rehab the nervous system. So even take it, for example, a sit to stand. We might do a sit to stand more slowly to really increase our muscle activation, keep in line with our breathing. But if we were to stand up quickly with control and then sit down slow, that is a power exercise now.
Okay.
And so those fast twitch muscle fibers too really help with maintaining our walking gait, being able to catch ourselves if we stumble or step weird, something unexpected happens. So talking about that fall prevention piece. We're going to change legs. So
Can I ask you a
occasionally sprinkling in new things. Yes, you certainly can.
I have problems with my shoulders. We've had whatever the surgery on my shoulders, both of them. Now I've got arthritis in them. It hurts like heck to put my arms up and down like that. Is there an alternative?
Absolutely. To when we were reaching overhead in the cardio intervals.
Like this?
Yeah. Like touching
Yeah.
the knee. We were touching the knees and lifting up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that
So-
doesn't hurt. It hurts when I go up and then bring it back down. Like if I'm doing this kind of thing. That
Right.
hurts. Okay.
Yeah, it's important to find ranges of motion that feel good for you. So when I say like we can move with a long arm or you can bend the elbow to shorten the arm, that's a shorter lever. It's like picking up a lighter weight. So it
Okay.
might feel better for you. It can be really helpful though, get a perspective from a physio so you understand what ranges of motion are okay for your body and which are not. We're going to change stretches where you can cross over, you can raise it up as high as is comfortable for you. And then things like, I think last week we did an overhead press with the weight. And what I cued was just go to where it's comfortable. So some of us are not able to go all the way up and all the way
Right.
down. So what you can do, and I'll show you with the weight, is you can go up just a tiny bit and then hold the weight there for maybe a 3-second count. So we're at least getting those muscles fired up without getting into the range where it goes, no, that hurts.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
The problem is, though, it hurts not going up, the coming down.
Yeah, so the coming down, that's what we refer to as an eccentric contraction. So the muscles are still doing work. That tells me it might be more of a stability
Well, it
stability
probably
problem.
is because they were.
We're going to
I
change
can't think.
legs. So
The
one thing
shoulders.
you could try is if once you've lifted it up, if you know lowering it hurts, lift it up and then think about slowly pulling down. So if you tighten all the muscles rather than just lifting up and then lowering, think about pulling through the shoulder blade to slowly lower down and see if that feels better. That would tell me it's probably more of a stability issue that can be strengthened and worked on versus like arthritis catching in the joint.
Well, there's that too. The old body's
Yeah,
having problems.
you normally, if you only feel it in one, where the muscle works to shorten the muscle, or when it's returning back to starting point. If it only hurts in one of those two phases, it's
Yeah,
more
on the way
often,
down.
it's more often a stability or tendon strength issue.
Yeah, because I had surgery. What is that surgery called with it's tendon problem on your shoulders?
Yeah, it sounds like you might have had like a rotator cuff muscle repaired.
Right. Both of them.
Yeah, we're gonna change. We're gonna drop a leg back behind us.
We didn't do the other side, did we?
Uh, of this one,
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't do the other side. Put the other leg up. Yes.
so I switched, but I can understand
I thought we.
how the vocal change may not have gone through. If you feel like you have done both, you are welcome to get a little bit of ankle stretching where you have your feet extended, you point your toes and then pull them in. Or you can, if you did not get a chance to switch, you can do the other leg. Perfect. Good, so whatever feels best for you. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. We're gonna drop a leg back behind us. Or you can turn sideways in the chair. You guys had a lot of really great questions today. That's fantastic.
We have a fantastic supervisor.
Ah, well, thank you. Much appreciated.
That's for sure.
It's been very exciting to see consistency from so many of you. So being really consistent with doing your best to show up every class. That's where you're going to have you have the most change, the most progress, the most improvement. So really well done. We're going to change. Excellent. Is there any other questions while we stretch? Oh, some of you got some really nice sunshine.
Yeah, boy, we do, don't we, in the Okanagan?
That's wonderful.
Can we rewatch these?
Yeah, these are all recorded and posted on the BC Lung YouTube channel.
Okay.
So even if you just search up BC Lung YouTube, you can find all of our exercise classes, all webinars. Some really, really great stuff. Let's relax that leg there. And the last thing we're going to do today is take you through some box breathing. The last time we did box breathing together, I believe I counted out a 4-second inhale, 2-second hold, 4-second exhale, 2-second hold. Today I'm going to do 4 on all 4 sides. If you know that that is not the right timing for you, please change it. And I'm going to count out 4 rounds. I'm going to move my hand just to help me keep track of where we are. You do not have to do it. You can do whatever you would like. Ready? We're breathing in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Take a breath in and out. Give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you so much for being here today, everybody. Very,
Thanks,
very
Jill.
wonderful to see you all.
Thanks, Jill.